Today we're going to be touring the biggest ever built, brand new Bali 5.8. This could be your home! Welcome aboard the largest Bali ever, world premiere Bali 5.8.
Before I step on, I want to just mention this quick because that is a new edition. I think it wasn't available in 5.4.
No.
So now we have an hydraulic swim platform, which is a new edition. And the cool thing is it goes all the way up to the deck level and also, of course, goes into the water. So it's your tender lift at the same time and your extended beach club.
So we just did a little sneak peek, a little preview of this brand new hole number 2, actually. Hole number 1 is on the way to Annapolis.
Yeah.
Well, we get to see it first.
But we learned they were pretty much built simultaneously.
Yeah, side by side. And there are so many cool features. There are upgrades on the interior. Like, you guys know how much time we've spent on Bali 5.4, which used to be the flagship. So it was really easy for us to notice that there are so many cool features that they added to this boat. So excited to show it to you. Let's do it.
Including this.
So that's the famous Bali garage door that I was a huge fan of years ago when I saw it for the first time on a 4.3, I believe.
4.2, I think it was, yeah.
I think it was a 4.2. And it just completely took my breath away. I'm like, this is a game changer for the charter market. So anyway, of course, it's still here. It's bigger, it's wider, but it's still the feature that's synonymous with the Bali brand. Let's go through quickly because it's a busy boat. It's a world premiere and we did not want to be the divas to hold the boat because we know how many people want to see this model here and it's only a few days. So we're just going to work through it. Just stay with us.
We have the sugar scoops here with the fixed mounted swim ladder. Next to Victoria, we have a transom shower.
Transom shower right there.
Yep. Our LPG storage.
This is so cute. So while somebody is out there swimming around the swim ladder, you can actually hang out with them with a cocktail. You know, they had this sort of an empty space and they thought, hey, why not? Let's do a little bit more reverse seating so you can put some chairs there on your hydraulic swim platform and you can also enjoy this space. All right, let's go on the other side.
Which this is a feature I really like, that you can actually go from starboard to port. Super easy and safe.
Makes a huge difference in how you're enjoying your boat. We have our electric grill, right?
It's technically a griddle.
Griddle, yeah.
And we have used this on the 5.4, and actually I've used it on a monohull sailboat of a client of ours, and it works really well. It's cast iron, it's really heavy.
Yeah, so and also great location for it because all the fumes can just go straight out.
Exactly.
And I mean, look how tall. Hardtop is super tall. So let's run forward real quick and then come back here.
Our emergency bilge pumps right here, the manual ones. Engine room access, which we're going to check out later.
What's there?
A secondary storage for potential second propane bottle.
Sorry guys, I'm going to open everything I can because I know for potential people who want to charter this boat or buy it, you're going to want to know where the storage is. So we'll open things on this tour. If you don't like it, skip.
Electric winch here.
All right, let's go up to the flybridge first. It's not busy, so it'll be perfect timing. We have it all to ourselves. Immediately as you came up, you saw the solar all around.
Yeah, we got solar here and also on the forward part, wrapping all around, actually creating a frame around the flybridge.
This is a big upgrade, I gotta say. The flybridge on the Bali was always one of these features that I love. It was always big, you had a proper table, and which, in the 50 to 55 size, not all the catamarans had that. So I always enjoyed that. But this now is a whole different ball game. They got rid of this separation that you had, which was a bit uncomfortable at times, and they opened it up completely. So you have this here It's pretty cool, and you can just go in and out. Everybody's together. Large layout cushion, totally great for 5 people.
So now underway, even in the 6-cabin version where you potentially have 12 people on board, everybody could hang out together underway comfortably, laying here, sitting here, having a meal, having a snack, whatever it might be.
Could I employ you for opening up some storage for us? This looks like something big.
Oh, that's huge storage.
It's got shocks, fantastic.
Yep.
So this seems like our headroom, and we have another storage on this side.
I know it's your job normally, but there is a drink fridge here.
Stealing my job.
And I saw on the back side, it's a storage space.
And access, obviously, to service the fridge if necessary. Okay, no, take the camera, my turn. Okay. Right here, we have a little bar with a compact sink, storage underneath, right here. And then it brings us to the helm. Before we get there, just wanted to point out this convertible backrests. All right, yes, so you can convert them this way, and check this out. You're all together. I mean, you can have 16 people on board and it will feel very, very comfortable. Yep. All right, let's quickly run through the helm.
We have more electric winches on port and starboard. All lines are guided down here to the huge line storage compartments right here. We have the center post here, which has also steps on it, which makes it really easy when you want to go up on the hardtop to tuck away the classic main, for example. Well, this is a cool helm wheel, actually. Helm wheel right here. We got the shift and throttle controls for the main engine, which are Nanis, actually, in this case. Light switches right here, Fusion stereo control, Raymarine multifunction display, chart plotter. Storage here, which is draining. That's also a really cool feature. And our thruster control for the bow thruster.
All right, did we talk about our access to the sails?
So let's just step up here.
Yeah.
So now, like I mentioned already, we have, of course, we have the aluminum mast here with the fold down steps. But not just that, we also have steps here on top of the, of the mast, which you can use as well. You got a grab rail here. We have the overhead window.
Yeah, you see all the solar.
So you can see your sail, and then obviously behind we have more solar. So just quickly here in terms of sailing, we do have a self-tacker track right here for the jib. And then of course we have the option for Code Zero, Spinnaker. Well, in this case it will be probably Code Zero since we're catamaran.
Okay, let's go down on our starboard side.
Very comfortable here with the rail everywhere.
Everything got bigger, wider, more comfortable. So right here we have our boarding ladder. You can actually board from the side as well.
Oh yeah.
It just flips up,
It
right?
just flips up and gets stored
folds.
in place.
Fantastic. All right, let's go forward. Oh, the famous Bali bow. If it was not enough there, you know what's interesting? We have chartered quite a few different catamaran brand models, right? And I feel like on the Balis, this area was used so much more than on other boats.
Agreed.
Of course, having this huge forward door, the window, this kind of a connected vibe helped, but I also think the way it was laid out, it was very, very comfortable. And the Balis don't have the trampolines, which of course was translated into this massive layout cushion, and everybody was hanging out here underway.
A lot.
Yeah. Okay.
You can also shade the space. There are poles on the port and starboard side. Here's the other one. And then you attach the sun sail. I don't actually know where's the I think it's attaching all the way to the top of the mast there. Not top of the mast, but the front of the mast there. And then you create a beautiful sunshade here.
Yeah, huge shade, which would be so fantastic in this super hot weather.
So let me walk through what we have here. Can I open this?
Sure.
We have one of the crew quarters. I can hear air conditioning running. It is cool in here.
Yeah.
You have a wet head forward, a sink, a bunk bed right there aft, and lots of storage still on the inboard side. So I think we're going to check out the other side because it's set up to actually climb down right now.
So we do have princess seats, and they got bigger.
Yes.
For bigger princesses.
For bigger princesses.
Huge layout cushion here.
Let's flip this up here.
Yes, very important stuff. When he says let's flip this up, it means he's going to flip this up.
That
Wow.
was not on a 5.4.
Wow.
So we have a huge storage compartment here. Massive storage.
Wait, where did our anchor go? Next to it?
I think it's next to it.
Okay, let's open that up.
Look at this.
Wow, check
This
it
is crazy. Let me
out.
close this guy here.
Amazing.
Wow, this is incredible. So this is a game changer for sure. So we got our windlass here. We got a bridle right here. Windlass control right there. Anchor locker right there with the anchor chain. And of course, lots of storage where even for the bridle line, nothing can go away. The bridle has a super easy setup just with a hook. You just hook it in and then just let it go with the anchor when you're releasing the anchor. Huge compartment, safe. This is great.
Yeah, it's very big. Everything got bigger.
Everything got bigger.
Shocks.
Yeah.
I like the shocks. So this used to be here and this used to be there. So now we have our seating area for 6, I would say. Actually, probably for 10 if you put some chairs around. So you sit all the way around with the folding chairs here.
And you can make it smaller too from this side.
Yes, you've got a rail right there to grab onto. We probably have to open that up because I'm assuming
I think that's where the generator
maybe the
is in.
generator space. Let's
Yeah.
look. Aha,
Yes.
there it is.
Of course, we have the sunshade right now stored in there on top of the generator, but the generator sits in there. The compartment is insulated.
Nice.
Wow, it's a big compartment actually.
Yeah, it goes all the way in there, so you can climb in there and service the generator.
Yep, exactly.
You can actually physically stand in
You
there.
can actually go all the way around the generator. I mean, there's space on all sides of the generator, which that's pretty nice for servicing.
In the middle of the table, looks like the same as 5.4 head. There's a compartment there.
For like bottle storage or any storage actually, sunglasses, whatever.
Exactly. All right, on this side we do have a layout cushion here, and that brings us to our port crew cabin
Okay,
in the peaks.
want me to go in there?
You want to go in
No,
there?
you know what? We don't have to.
No?
No, there's a connecting door from the cabin, from the forward cabin, and then we can show it.
Okay, great. All right, let's go aft, back to the cockpit. All right, welcome to our cockpit. So we have this really, really nice sitting area right here. Looks
Well, the
like
5.4 had a bench in
yes,
the back.
yes, but it all got bigger and a lot more comfortable.
I see you want me to open
Yes.
things. Okay. Wow.
Wow.
Check this out.
She
And it
goes
continues all the way through.
Yeah, so
that's
this
a big storage.
compartment as well. Yeah, that's fantastic. Also for your toys, you know, for maybe blow up stuff like SUPs.
That is very, very user-friendly.
Super close to the water, and it's just a great location.
So now before on the 5.4 we had one big panel for this space here, but now they actually separated out in 3 panels with shocks. And we have more storage there. That's drainable storage. So very, very convenient.
Separate compartments.
Yeah, lots more storage space now.
Yeah, definitely a lot more user-friendly because before it kind of required 2 people to comfortably lift it out, and now just one person can easily do that. All right, as we're walking into the interior, the big thing about Bally's, which I personally love, is that they're just completely open. When the garage door is up, as you guys saw it, and the windows are open, we have this big sliding windows right here on both sides. We have that massive window forward, the door. I mean, this space just feels like one giant open area. Amazing.
So interior design changed a little bit.
Definitely. You see it's a bit more modern. Materials have changed. You see a bit more fabrics involved on the walls. Like, they stepped it up. Props to Bally, they definitely stepped it up. So, huge sitting area here, a dining area.
Massive.
With
How many
giant-
people do you
giant
think
table.
can have a
1,
meal
2,
here?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12?
Probably 12, right?
12, yeah, easy. Here they still left this cute little armchairs almost, right? Built-in armchairs. There is a TV that comes out of right here. Our bar storage is here. Check it out.
Oh, I see.
And this is now air conditioning.
So yeah, so on the 5.4, as far as I remember, there was only air conditioning available in the staterooms, but not in the salon. We didn't really need it because you have the front door, you have the big window, the garage door, the air flows through.
But there was some days or certain marinas where you
Yeah.
didn't get that airflow, and this air conditioning makes a huge difference.
So now the salon is actually air conditioned.
So they left some open shelving here, and I know Bali has like a little bit of a different options in terms of layout, so I'm wondering if maybe there's a different setup here that's possible. You guys can go to our website and check it out. Moving forward, while we
Boom.
still have it to ourselves. Why, yeah, I know, but it's part of my galley.
Oh,
Do the tour with me.
okay.
No?
Start with the third first.
Start with the big elephant in the room. Refrigerator. Great size. Fridge, freezer.
Ice maker.
Properly can close it up. Underway. And coming into the galley. Completely open, completely connected space. Let's go through the storage because I know you guys want to see this.
Oh.
A dishwasher.
Oh.
What?
Man,
So
we wish
excited.
we would have had
Oh.
a dishwasher when we did the charters on the 5.4s.
This would have like literally unloaded like 3 hours a day of dishwashing.
work.
Yes, of work. And thank you for all our guests that actually were like, I'll do the dishes tonight.
For
You
everybody
guys.
who pitched in.
For everyone who pitched in, yes. So microwave right here, some storage underneath. Storage here, 4 compartments. This is neat. Check this out.
Oh yeah.
Got a little cupboard here for your spices or oils and stuff, which is nice. And they did this. They sunk this in and built up the storage here. You see the AC right there. Fans are always standard on the Bally's, which is nice as well, just allowing for circulation. It's a big space here. These are nice. I like the new design. You're definitely not gonna, they're not sharp corners, all rounded. Big drawer, bigger drawer. So we have a 4-burner gas cooktop right here. Storage underneath, double sink. I'm guessing one is seawater, one is a freshwater. I'm pretty sure it's a good guess. Trash cans, double. Very nice. You can separate your bottles, your cans. An oven right here. That's not all. There's a big wine fridge right here. And all of this. Oh, there's a washing machine, a combo washer and dryer.
Yeah.
Nice. Now on our port side, we actually now have pretty much like a dedicated office, which is our nav station. But what a great office space.
The nav station grew a lot. So some open shelves.
There are drawers here, and then a bit more storage here. I mean, everywhere they could, they made sure to fit in storage. They know how important that is. What do we have in a nav station?
So we have our battery switches here. Outlets, of course. Our main engine panel. We have our water maker control. Raymarine screen. So we have our brand new designed Bali management system here. So we have everything here. Like look at we go to the cabins, for example. We can turn on lights, go to our tanks, see our water levels, black water levels, diesel levels, everything, entertainment. You can flick through, turn things on, turn the lights on, navigation lights on, all your appliances, your pumps, navigation equipment. So now clicking energy, we see what is flowing, what do we have, shore power 1, what the DC is doing, what the batteries are doing, everything here like a full-blown Bali yacht management system. Then the Raymarine VHF control and the Fusion stereo.
Chart table right here. Oh, it's empty. It's rare to see an empty chart table. Usually chart tables are like this mishmash of everything you didn't know where to put.
So now the forward-facing door.
Correct.
Cool feature.
Amazing. Of course, that's a Bali signature. We know that this area is actually made to evacuate a lot of water.
Correct, because we don't have the trampoline, so if we ever would take a large wave out of the bow, this can evacuate a lot of water
It has to be able
here.
to drain.
Of course, underway, this door would be closed and locked.
And then we have this fantastic window that we can open up and create a massive amount of cross breeze going through the salon.
So let's go and check out the
Staterooms.
cabins.
Yes, let's do it. All right, let's go down on our port side first. We are very lucky because this one is an owner's version and it's so exciting to see the other side, you guys. Just wait. So we have a twin cabin here. This all grew. Like that grew this way and that way, you feel it here. It's tall, it's very tall. It's like 6'8" probably. That's how tall I am with my hand up. And everything changed here. Look, our hatches are different. Really nice hatches right here, openable. This is a new addition to the interior. They actually now have a fabric, like the special, you can easily clean fabric, very durable.
The window size grew a lot.
Yes, on the walls and everything, like all the fabrics that they added, this space is so much more quiet. It dampens the sound. They did a great job. This looks like storage. Wow, these are great size. There's one right there.
Yep.
I promised I'm gonna open things.
Yep, more storage, some open shelves.
I'm gonna do it. Then we have a drawer underneath.
Nightstand.
What is with me and nightstands?
Is there storage under the bed?
Maybe there is a storage that, yeah, that you access underneath the mattress.
Yep.
Oh, fantastic. Whoa. Oh, yeah, yeah. It's not just something you, look, you can actually properly lift it with the mattress. And the mattress will go with it.
Awesome.
Sorry, I messed up the bed, but at least you guys know that there's a massive storage underneath. Ensuite, right? So we have a dedicated ensuite right here for this cabin. A really nice one-person shower right here with double doors. There's a hook here, fabulous. The sink. This is an interesting resolution how they did this to allow it to have a little bit more countertop storage. So you have your medicine cabinet up here. You have a toiletry bag here. You can just put it right here on the countertop, right? When you're getting ready. And then when you need to use a restroom, you just put it up. There's a lock right here. So if you're underway and it's rough and this doesn't hit you, so there's a lock right here. You can sit down and use a bathroom. Very interesting. I like that. It's a good solution for small spaces. And then of course there's tons of storage here. And this is a pocket door also, quite nice. Allows you to have a bigger cabin. Is there something here? Oh yes, see, almost missed it.
The wardrobe.
There is a wardrobe. There's a hanging locker here and a drawer right here.
It's good amount of storage space for the small cabin.
Great. I'm just thinking of, you know, chartering for a week in this cabin. Pretty good for a couple or for two single people. Very nice. Welcome to our forward port cabin. Here we have a queen size bed. I'm gonna start on this side. Hanging locker here, great size. Storage here. I mean, they did a great job. They really, really did. Reading lights. Do you think there's a storage underneath this bed?
I would imagine yes, and also every cabin I've seen now has the air conditioning vent incorporated into the walls, which that's new, that wasn't on the 5.4.
Interesting, yes. Of course, we have an overhead hatch with the shade and the mosquito screen, very nice. I mean, come on, we're gonna do, oh, no. What? This is great. We can do a proper tour of the valley and if we don't know if there's something underneath. Massive storage. What? Shocks and all. I'm so happy.
Shocks and all, that's where your suitcases go after you have unpacked.
I'm so happy about this. It looks like there's even more down there.
That is probably access to
Oh,
bilge.
no.
We have some AGM batteries.
You
in
found some batteries. Okay.
there. Yep.
Yeah, but this is fantastic. 2 openable portholes right here, and then we're walking into our ensuite. Toilet right here, same thing. I love it. They did it everywhere. Here, they actually opened it up and let you have a bit more storage. Coming in here, we have a medicine cabinet as well. Hooks integrated everywhere. Storage underneath.
Another openable porthole right there. 1.5 person shower,
Yeah.
I would say, right?
Yeah, definitely a 1.5 person shower. 1 in a Labradoodle. And then we're walking into our crew quarters here real quick.
So yeah, this is a watertight bulkhead here. Normally you would have that closed underway. And then we have the crew quarters right here.
There's a single bed right here. There's a storage underneath. We have 3 shelves right here. There's a sink, storage underneath, a bit more storage here. Of course, our overhead hatch that you can climb in and out of. And we do have a walk-in shower, which is together with our, it's a wet head, but it's technically a walk-in shower.
But it's actually pretty good size, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's still commissioning, so
There's a
boat
panel-
is
there's a
brand
panel
new. There's a
missing,
panel that's somewhere here. And there's an openable porthole actually right here
Oh,
as
that's
well.
good for ventilation as
Yeah,
well.
you just got to remember to close that up underway.
Underway, yes.
Really important. See,
Okay.
even here, they added this fabric, so it makes it a
Makes
quieter
it a lot
cabin.
quieter. Yeah.
Yes. All right, let's go check out the other side. All right, first, before we take you to the owner's cabin, let's go check out the starboard aft cabin.
Still port, but okay.
Port aft cabin. All right, got it to ourselves. Come on down.
So completely separate entrance from the aft.
Ah, this cabin also grew.
Could be either a guest cabin, but also would make a great crew cabin.
Definitely. Yes and yes. Even left a little open shelving, which is nice. Has that kind of a homey vibe. Underneath the nightstands, we have storage. There must be storage underneath as well.
I think so too.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a guess that there is.
So what's new actually with this cabin on the 5.8 is that now you can walk around the bed.
Yes, complete walk around, really, really good headroom. Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, this is just fantastic. Hanging locker right here, couple of drawers underneath. And then let's pop into the ensuite. Oh, it's sunken in shower. Okay.
Also not a wet head.
No. Was it a wet head before?
It used to be a wet head on the aft cabin.
This is fantastic. Yeah, so proper shower, got your head. They did the same thing here. I guess this is standard now in all the cabins. Very nice. And of course you have storage here. I think the storage also grew. Like they really decided, hey, let's be proactive about it and we add even more.
Yes.
Okay, now where are we going?
Now we're going to the owner suite.
Now we're actually going to the starboard.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, what we forgot to show is the storage underneath the floor.
Oh, yes, you did. You forget to show it.
So there's storage all along the center line here. So let's open the one up so you guys can actually see what we're talking about.
Okay, we don't know what this one's like. We haven't opened it yet.
Let's see. This is actually not storage.
Okay.
We have electric equipment here. We have some breaker panels here, some Victron Smart Charge BMS, some more breakers right there forward. So this is not storage, but some of the other ones are. And there's a lot of space, so this entire line opens up.
Boris just opened this up for us so we can actually see the storage. Check this out. And it goes all the way in there. There's another
It goes
container in
way
there.
underneath there.
Wow, and
So
it's all the way through.
that gives you a lot of overflow storage, a lot.
Thank you, Boris. Let's go to the owner suite before it gets busy down there. All right, come on in. Okay, I'm gonna close this in for a moment.
Okay.
Create a little privacy for us. Check this out. This is insane. This could be your home.
This changed a lot.
Wow. Okay, let's start after move forward.
Sure.
Okay, real quick. Man, I don't know what to start. Look, we actually have getting ready area here. So we have our sink, storage above, separate head here. Very nice. It's got an openable porthole there. Then on our inboard, we have a hanging locker, drawers. Oh, this is absolutely fantastic for a liveaboard. Hanging
Look
locker,
at the
drawers.
amount of closet space.
Wow,
That
this
is pretty
great.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm loving it. So we have a dedicated kind of a getting ready makeup spot, but also a fantastic home office. There's drawers right there. The windows definitely got bigger. We have openable portholes, 3 of them. And you have that door that obviously we haven't even talked about.
The aft door, yeah.
Yeah, do you think there's storage underneath the staircase? No, there's equipment there. But actually when that hatch is closed, there's a tiny bit of storage there.
Yes.
Back to the luxuries.
King size bed.
This is crazy. Look how much space you have here. They still gave you a little, put your socks on type of spot here. Really nice. If I know anything, it's gonna have storage. Yes, it does.
Bilge access.
Yeah, there's all access. And let's keep going here before somebody opens the door. Storage, hanging lockers, drawers.
Plus 2 drawers, yeah.
This is absolutely nuts, you guys. There is just so much
But
storage.
what a change with the windows, huh?
I mean, it's
Everywhere, all along.
around, all storage.
All along, all upper storage as well. So if you're planning on being a liveaboard, this definitely checks a lot of boxes.
Wow. Trying something new. I think we found your boat. Okay, we are in our ensuite now. I'm in storage overload. Got an openable porthole here as well. Dual vanity. How nice is that? Besides having a separate head, I mean, it's just fabulous. All of these are storage. Check it out. All of this all of this can be yours. You guys, this is insane. And we have a, okay, on 3, 1, 2, 3,
Four-person shower.
Yeah, for sure.
With a rain shower head overhead.
Rain shower head overhead, say that 5 times.
Yeah.
Also a porthole here we can open. And of course there's still a crook water or an extra overflow cabin that you guys saw in front of us. You saw it from
Correct.
exterior.
Yes.
Okay, where are we going next?
Engine room, at least one of them.
Yes, let's do it. And this door, I mean, it's so busy out there and it was really nice.
It was pretty quiet.
Very, very
Yeah.
quiet as well. Okay, let's go up.
Okay,
All right, let's put Rico to work.
Let's show you guys one of the engine rooms. We're picking the port engine room because we have the water maker in here, so a little bit extra equipment. We can show you everything.
And he's wearing his rocks hat, you guys.
I'm wearing my rock set, yes.
Which, by the way, is available on shopnaughty.com. For all you rock fans, it's available on shopnaughty.com.
This one actually has a designated stepping spot here on the main engine, which is really cool. So the engine room grew a little bit as well. I feel like we have more beam here than on the 5.4. What do we have here? We have a fire suppression system right here. We do have our shifter here, main engine, transmission, Aquabase water maker. We got our water heater right here, our steering assembly right here. We got the hydraulic pack over there for the swim platform. Of course, bilges are all finished with bilge coat and painted. In the engine room, we got the sea strainer right here for the main engine and the battery for the main engine as well. So that was it here on the brand new 5.8 Bali world premiere.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. Put in the comments what you thought of it. How does it compare to 5.4? Did it exceed your expectations or not? If you have not seen the video of Bali 5.4, specifically the outtakes, you're majorly missing out because it's your chance to see Rico in a bikini.
Excuse me?
And it's literally this shot here. It traumatized many people. I'll put in the description underneath the video. You guys can check it out if you haven't seen it yet.
All right.
All right, see you later.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Oh, that is cool,
Hold on.
actually.
What am I doing wrong?
No, you're doing it right. Do it.
I am?
Do it. Yeah. And then you can.
Oh, you know what? It's a brand new boat.
Yes.
So it's still a little stiff here.